This documentary takes place on the occasion of the death of the supreme leader of the Iran, Ayatollah Khamenei.
Off, armed with long-range high-precision missiles.
Oh my God.
The US, Israel, and Iran have a long history of tensions.
Major combat operations in Iran.
US and Israel attacked the Iran.
According to CIA and Israeli intelligence, a significant portion of Iran's leadership has gathered here, in a compound at
When we are finished, take over your government. It will be yours to take.
شهد شهید گوارای شهادت را نوشیدم و به ملکوت اعلی پیوست.
Trump releases a video officially announcing the military operation and urges the Iranian people to take over their government.
Because if we'll talk about the background history of the Iran, of the Persian Empire, you can see many revolutions, many revolts in that area, in that country, in that region.
Until 1979, Iran was an authoritarian monarchy ruled by Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. He was supported by the US.
We're going to destroy their missiles and raise their missile industry to the ground. It will be totally, again, obliterated.
For the 20th century, if we look at the Islamic Revolution, which happened in 1979, and it was brought by Ayatollah Khamenei against the Shah, who Shah was a royal family member of the Iran, and he was having a very stronghold on his empire. When he went against the interest of the UK and USA, the regime change, the revolution takes place at that time. And the Shah said that they control the media, they control the governments, they control the institutions, they control the countries.
If this is true, why would the President of the United States pay attention to that lobby?
They are strong.
Strong in what sense?
They are controlling many things.
Controlling what?
Newspapers, medias,
Your Majesty.
banks, finances.
When his regime was overthrown in the Iranian Revolution, Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini took control of the country and founded the Islamic Republic. He was determined to transform Iran into a country ruled by Islamic law. Ali Khamenei, a cleric who quickly rose through the ranks and had become a key figure in the religious leadership of the country.
Then instantly, after a few years, the Islamic Revolution takes place, in which a lot of analysts are claiming that the Ayatollah Khamenei was brought by the USA and UK. But after a long period of time, it takes over 40 to 50 years, the Ayatollah Khamenei survived. But in late 2025, the attacks happened, and the beginning of March, ending of February 2026, the Ayatollah Khamenei was martyred and killed in a missile attack.
Khomeini abandoned the former Shah's pro-Western stance. The US and its close ally Israel were declared sworn enemies.
Because they thought that if they will bring the regime change in Iran till to December 2026, this will be very advantageous for the interests, for the foreign policy of the USA and Israel. But after killing the Ayatollah Khamenei, none of this impacted on political, economical, and military standards of the Iran.
To prevent this very wicked, radical dictatorship, hour of your freedom is at hand.
After that, the Iran raised the revenge flags, the red flags for the revenge, and directly rejected the diplomatic negotiations of the USA after the death of their supreme leader. And even though they claimed that they will take the revenge, they will not negotiate in accordance to any perspective relevant to their country interests. After Iran raised the red flags of the revenge, they fired hundreds and thousands of ballistic missiles all over the Middle East and targeted the military bases located all over the Middle East, in Jordan, in Egypt, in Lebanon, in Israel, in Iraq, in Saudi Arabia, in all over other countries which are located in the Middle East. After targeting them, they even fired a few ballistic missiles towards the Europe too.
2018, President Trump pulled out of the deal.
The fact is, this was a horrible, one-sided deal that should have never, ever been made.
Because the Iranians do not want only to take the revenge, but to destabilize any kind of bases of the USA located in the Middle East. But after that firing, Iran went to that extreme level that they used those cheap drones to disrupt the most expensive Iron Dome systems all over the Middle East, which are used by the US military troops against their military bases for the places of their interests. So they used their drones and destroyed all the bases around the Middle East.
Fight back and assured continuity of governance. The strike on the government compound was just one part of the operation. Repeatedly engaged in conflicts, sanctions were imposed onto Iran. Iran became a key financier of anti-Israeli militias in the region.
Now the conflict is increasing on each basis. After that situation happened, Russia and China also took the place and published and released the statements for taking the side of the Iran, that they will support the Iran in every matter of conflict if it will to that extreme phase, even though Russia will help them to every kind of nuclear program. After that, the North Korea president, you may call it the king, he also claimed that there are citizens of North Korea in Iran. If any kind of injury happened, death happened to their citizens, they will declare the US and Israel responsible for those injuries, for those deaths.
Over time, Iran, Israel, and the US repeatedly engaged in conflicts. According to the New York Times, their attacks focused primarily on targets in eastern Iran, far away from Israel. They also attacked the Iranian fleet.
So a lot of analysts are confused that to a very extreme level, to a very extreme pace, this war can lead to this war may be the result for the wars of the World War III, because in this war maybe there a lot of nuclear powers will be involved in this kind of wars. If USA will not step back, if Russia and China involved in those kind of wars and help the Iran, maybe in the future this will lead to a destruction for the humanity, a chaos for the infrastructure of the humanity. I hope that you liked that recent documentary, which is quite relevant to the recent occasion happened in Iran. I hope that you liked it. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. And moreover, if we look, there are few explosions happened in the mountains of Iran. A lot of analysts are claiming that too, that these were nuclear tests done by Iran, but a lot of analysts are claiming that those are ballistic missile attacks done by Israel and USA. So it's up to you how you will take it, but everything that the USA and Israel expected to bring the regime change after the death of the Ayatollah Khamenei, but that went very opposite to their expectations, even though no kind of change came after the death of Ayatollah Khamenei, even though if we'll talk about their political, economical, or social, as well as the military change, there no kind of destabilization came to that region.
Trump called for an uprising of the Iranian people against their government, saying help is on its way. The US began to build up troops in the region, with Trump repeatedly threatening Iran.